Magical creatures, spiders fascinate with their astonishing abilities. In the year 40, Pliny the Elder said of them,
"She draws from her nipples the material of her web, an almost perfect fabric. It is loose, for fear that it might be broken by the wind and in order to better envelop its prey. The spider hides in a hole where it is not seen by flies that it would scare away and who would avoid the trap. The spider is naturally a geometer since it knows how to set a center, draw rays from it, draw a circumference, all with the most accurate proportion."
Easily recognizable by its plump body formed of two segments, the cephalothorax and the abdomen, and its 8 legs adorned with hairs and spines, the spider also has 4 pairs of eyes. It mainly feeds on insects, but larger specimens can ingest small mammals and birds. Since always, its bite scares. In the 12th century, Hildegarde of Bingen, prophetess and doctor, used the virtues of stones to protect herself.
When a spider stings a person and the venom has not yet penetrated into the bloodstream, a chalcedony must be heated strongly in the sun or on a hot brick.
Placed thus on the painful area, the stone is supposed to extract the venom. The magical virtues of spider webs have been praised since antiquity. Dioscorides, a Greek physician, pharmacologist, and botanist of the 1st century of our era, claimed that when their web was applied to a shallow wound, it sealed the blood and prevented inflammation. In the Middle Ages, Hildegarde of Bingen banished pestilence by means of a ring decorated with a green stone under which was a piece of lime surrounded by a spider web. What if fairies had looked over the cradle of spiders? Some of them possess astonishing powers. Measuring barely 2 centimeters, the water spider is a small spider capable of weaving a silk bell under the water surface. Thanks to the air trapped between the silvery hairs covering its body, it can breathe comfortably in its aquatic abode. Sheltered in its bubble which serves as both bedroom, dining room, and nursery, it only leaves to hunt. Also surprising is the tiny crab spider, which barely exceeds 1 centimeter. It is a spider present throughout the northern hemisphere. Also called the crab spider, it moves laterally or backward and has the ability to change color. Alternately white, yellow, or green, it inflicts a deadly bite on its prey before swallowing their entrails and leaving only their empty shell behind. Another specimen blessed by the gods, the cyclosa of Peru, is a true artist and a cunning strategist. To deceive or appropriate the enemy, it creates on its web real replicas of itself using plant debris and insect corpses. Hidden under its lure, it has ample opportunity to attack or flee. In the Middle Ages, magic was most often practiced by women from the lower classes who passed on recipes orally. Composed of plants and organic parts of animals, elixirs, decoctions, or ointments were used to heal but also to disenchant or ward off the evil eye. The spider was part of the composition of an oil, supposed to fight malignant fevers and smallpox. The recipe, still in use in 1807, unfolded as follows.
Put in a glazed earthenware pot 45 of the largest and most vigorous spiders. Add new rue leaves and elderflowers. Pour over them wormwood oil, St. John's wort oil, and vinegar. Cover the pot and boil the mixture over a low heat until the vinegar is reduced. Filter the oil, pour it into a jug, and let it macerate for 12 hours in a warm water bath, with 25 new spiders and half a drachma of camphor dissolved in 2 or 3 drachmas of rose spirit. The infusion should be checked and only poured as needed.
If, in antiquity, a spider web hung on standards and statues of gods meant nothing good, it has not always been the case. Closer to us, the ancients said that a spider running or spinning promised money or that one crushed brought good luck. In the past, Women who hoped to win the lottery would lock a spider in a box at night with the 90 numbers written on small squares of paper. The spider, maneuvering during the night, would turn over some of these papers. Those turned over in this way were considered winning numbers the next day. A French popular saying warns: spider in the morning, little sorrow; spider at noon, small profit; spider in the evening, small hope.